Alright, so we have a 2013 G37 in for some dyno pulls. I had tuned it before. It was a while ago, it was a street tune, so now he wants to see what it makes. And here I'm just going to set up the differential right here. The dyno pack works a little different. So for example, if the rear diff is a 3.5, 3.59, whatever, it's not exactly where you're going to end up putting where it says rear diff. Alright, for this particular car, this is what the rear differential number is that you put in. That's the value for this specific car. So now I've turned off traction control. We're going to do the first pull to see how much it makes. So that's pretty good on this dyno. This car literally just has 3 bolt-ons and the tune. So I've already gone over the log for the first pull. It actually looks really good. So it's already been like 3 years since I tuned this car, and this car, I don't think he drives it too much due to the miles. But the tune is still there, so I actually don't even know how many miles he's put on it since I tuned the car about 3 years ago. Let's see what the second pull does. Sometimes you have to do a few pulls. You can see when the car will actually start losing power. Sometimes it's after a second pull. Sometimes the second pull won't lose power. It could be the same as the first pull, or it could even gain more power because it needs to get used to the dyno. Some cars will lose power on the second pull, so there is absolutely no reason to do a third pull. So most cars, actually, the first pull is usually the best one, but you should always do it at least 2 to see. Sometimes you can tell just by logging it if you can do a second pull or not. Normally, if they don't have a tune, usually they just automatically lose power the second pull. The power didn't go down the second pull, like I said, since it's tuned. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that third pull right now. Everything seems good to go. Let me see, my guess would be that it's gonna stay the same as 295. Let's see what happens. Well, it actually went up a little bit, so that's good. So it's a low 296, so that's probably the most it's gonna do. So it's pretty good for the mods that it has on this dyno right here. All right, see ya.